Well, Bharat, we've done it.
We've done it.
After-
We found the third member of this team.
After like 3 or 6 months of, well, 6 months when the idea popped up. 3
2
months.
years since we've been discussing this.
That's true. It actually crossed our mind during the Champions Trophy.
Yeah.
So, yep, we're here. Shall we reveal our,
The third member of the team.
Third member?
The much discussed, much talked about Campervan.
because it's in our hand. Here we go. Come on.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Coming into the picture now, and I might
There
have
it
to
is.
walk. See, I have to even walk far away from it to see how big it
That's
is.
also because you have small arms.
But yeah, that's true as well. But there it is. There it is, right there. That is World Cup on wheels.
Also, Gav, you got
Come through
a
so we
little
can.
chance to drive this little beauty.
I did, yes.
What have been the challenges?
Look,
so
I
far?
think the biggest challenge is you probably see the mirrors there, and coming from Australia, I think that's one thing we have to get used to.
Yeah.
Is the English roads aren't the biggest, so
They really are not.
they're very narrow. So I might have to brush that against like a pub or two, but I hope not. What did you find difficult? 'Cause you haven't driven it yet, but there's a reason for that. Why is that?
I mean, to drive, you need to somehow ensure that the handbrake is not on. Like, ensure
That's
that
right.
it's, yeah.
Basically,
So I've not
you
been
need
able
to.
It's new. I've not ever. And the lady at the place really confused me.
700 retakes, he hasn't been able to work out how the
She just got
handbrake
into my
works.
head. She said, "Have you ever been with one like that?" And
You got it. This guy hasn't been able to figure out how
I
the
have
handbrake
6 weeks
works.
to do it.
Right?
And trust me, I'm gonna spend tonight.
On 14th
I've
of
been
July, when
sleepless
World
for
Cup is
2
decided,
days,
you'll
but-
hear him cheering, not for the team, because he would have worked out how to undo the handbrake. But importantly, shall we? I mean, we've seen it from the outside. Shall we see the beast from the inside? Is it clean enough? Tidy enough?
I've been in there, so it won't be clean enough yet. We'll get to that. But before that, this is also our first pit stop of many, and this is as English as it gets.
Yep.
We've driven through some really scenic English countryside. When I say countryside, it is proper countryside. We even drove past a house which is called the Old House, and trust me, it was really, really old.
We've come to basically a campsite here.
It's called Town Farm.
It's
and,
called Town Farm. It's so basically the benefits of coming to a campsite we'll explain when we sort of go through our video.
but-
Let's see what our home looks like from the inside.
Yeah, but before that, it says here that you can buy or hire this motorhome. Presently, Gav, who's behind the camera, by the way, I don't think we are in any position to do the former, right? Maybe someday. Before we show you the home part of it, the basics. So, this is like the cockpit of any vehicle, I guess. As you can see, the windshield is really wide. You do feel like you're the king of the road. And just take a look at the exact dimensions here. It's 7 meters long, so it's not easy to turn this vehicle. The dreaded handbrake is somewhere in that corner. We're not going to go there. And the mirror is interesting, actually. The rear view mirror, you can't really see what's coming behind you. I think it's the job of the guy sitting beside the driver to really guide that. When we showed you the motorhome from outside, you would have wondered what the big bulge on top is. Basically my bed. And as much as Gav and I love each other's company, it's good to have some space in the night. So my bed is in this corner, and as you can see, it's pretty high. There is a ladder here in case Gav ever wants to switch places. I don't need it. Gav's bed is on the other side, and we'll let Gav show it to you. There is of course a lot of storage in this vehicle. Gav and I both travel very light, so I don't know what we're going to fill up there. Maybe.
And no, I can't fit into those.
Unfortunately,
Before
not
you
yet.
ask.
Not yet.
And this is where we're having our first dinner, are we here?
This is our workplace, Gav. Let's get to the fun part of it later. No, this is where we're gonna brainstorm, not just like videos for you guys, but just our work as well. We are here to do work, we're here to talk work. Though we also have a TV and matches that we cannot see. I think we might be able to stream. I have no idea what we can see on this TV really, Gav.
We'll figure
find
it out.
We'll figure it out. And that actually is like the lady put it, the control system of this whole vehicle. So you just switch it on. It tells you like how much battery power there is, how much water is there in the tank.
Enables the water pump.
Technically, like this is where we're gonna have our special guests over as well, and we have them for interviews. This can actually also become a bed, but that's not gonna be put to use, right, Gav?
No.
Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be the cameraman and let Gav show you guys his side of the van, starting with his low-lying bed.
Right, so Bharat has shown you, well, as he calls it, you know, the main part of the vehicle, but this is my side. As you can see here, like kitchen, yep, there's a little electrical stove here, electricity.
It's a gas stove, Gav.
Gas and electric.
Clearly I'm still better off in the kitchen.
It's gas and electric. It gets, whoops. Yep, we've got what we can do, there is a bit of water, but we need to put the water pump on to enable this. Oven, now people who follow Beastie Boy would have realized he's been making some delicious dishes, so I'm hoping for that.
That's a gas kettle.
That's a gas
I've
kettle,
never
yep.
used one.
That's our breakfast, it's probably going to sort out most days. We've got the, now,
Throw a feast. Literally.
importantly,
Oh yes.
here we go, have a look.
And a lot of people have asked us this, right, Gav? Like about, yeah, you guys are going to live in a camper van. What about your toilet?
So, yep,
And
there you go.
It's like a very compact
So this
little
has a
commode.
15 liters of water on board.
Absolutely.
So
And
that's
speaking
usually
of-
about a 5-minute shower.
No, my biggest concern is like the lady said that's the shower. A, I think it's too low for me, and B, she said the water runs out in 15 minutes.
So there you go. And well, this is my bed. So, and importantly, I guess, this connects us to the back.
Yes.
This is our storage, that's where our bags are, and I guess
It is a big storage unit.
it is a huge
It is a
storage
massive
area.
storage unit.
So,
Yeah, it could be
yep.
converted into a 1 BHK.
It will fetch a good value in the city of Bombay or something. So that's it. I mean, that's our motorhome, guys. I mean, as I said, you know, it's still, we're 6 weeks going to be in here, so we're going to tell you a little bit more. We're still figuring out things, as you would have clearly seen.
Clearly. Gas stove, gas stove.
Yeah, exactly. Until then, you know, make sure you go online, World Cup on Wheels, hashtag World Cup on Wheels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, World Cup on Wheels. We're everywhere. And now, so first night, what are we going to do? We apparently found a really nice pub, so we're going to go for a walk and have a beer.
How English of us.
How English of us. So until then, make sure you subscribe and follow us on World Cup on Wheels.